Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and thanks for being here. Today we are making this no sugar oats flour puff puff. Now guys, this one is a healthier version of our Nigerian puff puff, but it's still very delicious. It is still fluffy. Now guys, if you're looking for a healthier puff puff recipe, now this is the recipe to use. I'm not going to say too much. Without much ado, let's get right into this recipe. Now first, we're going to need some already soaked dates. Now I did soak the dates in warm water overnight and it is very soft. We could squeeze them in between our fingers like this, and that is how you want to soak your dates because you want it to be easy to blend. Now I used some dry dates. This is the kind of dates that I used. It's called the medjool dates. Now if you have any other dates, it's fine, but I just wanted to show you this is how it usually looks. It's dry like this and you soak it overnight and it's really soft and ready to be blended. So I'm going to squeeze out the seeds and I will take off the stem or the remaining part of the stem. I'm going to put all of this in my blender. Now I'm done with all of the dates. I'm not going to blend this just yet. I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to get my dry ingredients blender. I'll get about 1 cup of old-fashioned oats and I'll blend this to a smooth consistency. Now if you don't have the old-fashioned oats, you can also use the regular oats flour from the store. I always have old-fashioned oats and I like to blend mine when I want to use oats flour, but the regular oats flour from the store is very okay. Now set this aside. I'll pour in about 1 cup of warm water. Now we need warm water because we're going to be using yeast for this mixture, and yeast loves warm water, not hot water. So I'll blend this into a smooth consistency and we'll have a smooth mixture like this. Now into a bowl, I'm going to add in some all-purpose flour, the oats flour, and some salt. I'm going to mix all of this together first. Now I'm mixing this now because yeast doesn't really like salt, and so I want to make sure I distribute all of the salt. Then I get some active dry yeast and I pour in the yeast into the dry mixture and mix everything together. Now I'll make a well in the middle and I'll pour in that date mixture that I just blended, making sure to scoop everything into it because this is a thick mixture, and I'll mix everything together properly. Now we're going to be adding in some more warm water, and we're going to add the water in parts just to make sure that we get the right consistency. I'll pour in about half a cup of water first. Now switch to my hand and I'm going to use this to continue mixing. Now see, we still have a thick batter, so we're going to add in some more water and keep mixing. Now this is the right consistency we are looking for, so I'm not going to add in any more water. I'm just going to keep mixing this until it's really smooth, and this is perfect. I'm going to scrape down the sides of the bowl and I'll cover this with a plastic wrap, and I'll put another layer of covering on top, and I'll let this sit for about 1 hour 45 minutes. Now after 1 hour, our dough should have almost doubled in size. Now take note, because we have oat flour in this, it might not behave like the regular puff puff batter, but this is perfect. I'm going to use my scoop spoon. You can use your hands if you want, but I'll scoop some of that batter into hot oil that's already on the stove, and I'll fry this like I fry my regular puff puff, and just like you fry your regular puff puff too, right? Now keep flipping, and one thing you should make sure you do is to fry this on medium heat. You do not need high heat for your puff puff. You want to make sure it cooks all the way through. Now when it is brown like this, I like to flip to the other side to make sure everything has a consistent color as much as possible, and I'll scoop this out onto my paper towel. And guys, our no sugar oats flour puff puff is ready. Now look at this. This is really healthy, guys. Healthier than the regular puff puff. And I know you agree with me that this is one step closer to very healthy. Now guys, it is still fluffy, it is delicious, and it's not as sweet as a regular puff puff, but it has a great flavor. The dates shine through. The oats flour gives it a very good texture, and you will love this. Now I hope you like this recipe, and if you want more delicious recipes, I have so many of them on my channel already, and I'm posting more recipes every week. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more delicious recipes from me. And thank you for being here, and enjoy.